Hello guys, so this video we will be solving the 2D array structure in the arrays group in the interview preparation kit. If we had a quick look at it, so we got this. Okay, we've finished this. We finished the warm-up challenges. You can find them in the previous playlist videos, and now we are in the second one, which is the arrays. So in the arrays, we got this first one, the 2D array data structure. I've solved it, so let's go through the solution. Or go through first. Let's understand the problem. So given a 6x6 2D array, which looks something like this, an hourglass is an A is a subset of values with indices filling in this pattern. So as you can see, like an hourglass, so 3 and then 1 and then 3. There are 16 hourglasses array, an array or in R. And hourglass sum is the sum of an hourglass values. Alright, so if you solve this in Java, okay, we haven't. So function description, complete the function hourglass in the editor below. So let's see that input format. We would be given an array, an array of arrays, and we will be, the constraints are each item in an array will be between -9 up to 9, +9, and the array is always 6x6. So let's see the first input. We got this. The sample output is 19 because, as you can see, this those are 10 and then those are 7 and 2 is 19. So each hourglass, if we would look at it, as you can see here on the right side, I've written it. So we got the center. Okay, if we take the center of hourglasses, it's basically 4x4 because it can't go outside those constraints. Let me reset this just so you can take it one step at a time. Okay, so as you can see, each center we got only 4x4 in terms of the possible places for an hourglass center. And as you can see here, it's the first one is 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 and then 1 1 0, etc. The maximum one is this one. So we need to first see what we get in an array. So let's get into the coding. What we want to do is basically loop through all the arrays in the array, okay, and then find the center, and we want to loop through those centers only. We don't want to loop through the 6x6 matrix or arrays. We only want to loop through those 4 centers, 4x4, which adds up to 16 center of hourglasses, and then we can index through those like top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, etc. How we are going to do this? First, I'm gonna say for index row, because in array. So this, if we print the row in this example, as you can see, we will be getting okay, what's up? Okay, yeah, of course. Let's start with this one. I'm going ahead of myself. As you can see in the output, we get like this is the first row. Okay, 3 1s, 3 0s, and then 0 1 0. You get it, right? Okay, so let's move on. Then I want to get each item in this row. I just want to give you the idea like how that data is structured. We want to check in here. Okay, first we want to use enumerate just to get the index. Okay, so now we'll be getting the index of which array we're at. Enumerate, yep. So then here we can just check if this index is higher than 0, which means it's 1. So we want to just get the center, so we are gonna skip this first row. Okay, we don't want this one. And then okay, let's keep going, and we want to skip this last one because the center can't be in the first row and can't be in the last row, the center of this hourglass, and index must be less than 5. Okay, since we are indexing by 0, so 5 is the last one. We don't want that. So if the index is higher than 0 and less than 5, then we want to loop through the items. Okay, and then in the items we want to do the same thing. So item index, and then we want to loop through this array, row, sorry, and then here we want to check that this item index is higher than 0 and item index is less than 5. Okay, if so, print the item. So if we print the item right here, we're basically getting those centers of all our classes. And if we added a counter just to confirm, so counter, we start at 0, then here we increase, we print this counter, and then increase the counter by 1. So if we did this correctly, we should get 16, which is the amount of hourglasses we have. Okay, so 15, we're starting from 0, is 16. Great. So it's working correctly. So now we are getting all, well, like with using this logic, we are getting all the centers of all our glasses. What we can do now is get like top left, okay, top T maybe, we can get top right, and here how we are going to. So we have the item index, which is the item we're currently at. So for example, if we're just starting, we're gonna start at 1. The item index would be like 1 1, which basically means the first, okay, the second array, which is 1, the second column, which is this one, which basically in the, this position. So what we can do now is just say array. And since we are currently at this index, if we want to get the top left, means we want to go the item index, okay, in terms of row, -1, which means the row above that. And in terms of item, we want to get the item index, okay, -1. And if you want to get the one exactly above, okay, so we want to get exactly the item above it, so then we're gonna go the row above it, okay, which means the item index -1 in the array selector, and then we want to get the item index, or sorry, the in terms of items, we want to get the same index as the item we're currently at. So if we are in this one, we're gonna get the array the row above it, which is this row, and then we want to get the one that has the same index as this, which is this one. This way we get the top item. And then for the top right, we get the one in the array at the top, but we want to increase by 1, which means we will get this one. Okay, so we go like item index, which is this one, -1 into the arrays selector, so we get this array, and then we say the item index, which would equal this in this row, +1, which would give us this one in the top right. And then for the center, we can just get array, okay, index, which is the one we are currently at, and then we can just get the item index. Or to save all of this hassle, we can just get the item itself. Okay, and then we just want to get bottom left, okay, bottom and bottom right. Let me style those. Okay, good. And instead, now in that we want to get the bottom, we want to increase the row by 1. So here we will get the index +1, the index of the item we're currently at +1. And then in terms of columns, since we're getting the left one, so we want to decrease it by 1. And then for the bottom, we want to get the one below it, but it has the same index in terms of columns. And then in here, for the bottom right, we want to get 1 +1, and this +1. So we'll get the one in the bottom right, because the one below is like +1, and then 1 to shift like by the columns, we increase the column selector by 1. So you get this one, which is the bottom right. Now to confirm, you can just print top left, top right, then print center, and then print bottom left, bottom right. Let's run the code, and we should be getting our hourglasses. Okay, so let's confirm. So the first one is this 1 1 1 1 1 1. The second one is those 1 1 0. Okay, 1 1 0 0. That doesn't look right. 0 024. So something is not working correctly. I think we messed up because here we should be getting the index, not the item index. And here we should be getting the item index, no problem. Okay, let's run the code again. Alright, so I think we got it working. So 1111111, and then we got 110, which is this one. So now what we can do is we want to use this counter in our advantage just to confirm the maximum number we've got. So the lowest number we could have, considering if all our classes is -9, would be -81. Okay, so that's like the lowest we could go. To get the highest number, okay, let's rename this, call it the highest sum. Okay, and then here we can say okay, highest sum equals the maximum of highest sum or total, which would be the sum of those top left, top right, center, bottom left, bottom right. Okay, and then we can pass those to the max, which would return whichever is higher. After all of that, we here can just return the highest sum to this through this function. Let's run the code. Come on, nice. Let's submit the code. It's working. So yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you got a better solution, let us know in the comments section. And yeah, if something isn't clear, just write a comment and I'll try to explain it further. Thank you for watching and peace out.